Good morning, everyone. This is Morgan with TradingPub.com, bringing you the daily report. I appreciate everybody tuning in for this. One of the things that we'll look at as far as news today, it's pretty light news day. We've got the FOMC minutes actually coming out tomorrow, but if you trade any currencies at night or trade the S&Ps at night, Japan core machinery orders and then Australia home loans are two news events to keep an eye on, and then also some news coming out of China. So real quick before we get started, we'll give you a second to read through this risk disclaimer. And the two markets that we're going to focus on this morning, we always take a look at the overnight move in the E-mini S&Ps to get support and resistance areas, and then also we'll take a look at the wheat market. So again, we'll take a look at the wheat market, and I'll go ahead and pull those up. Here's a look at the S&P. It's really been choppy trading so far. We've had about 30-45 minutes of trading since the 8:30 cash open. If you look back at overnight, you can see that it was just kind of a steady move. We came up to 90 a couple times, the 1190 area, came down to 1181, 1182. So again, that's an important area to watch. That 1182 area is going to be important for support. Below that, we'll have some support down at 76 to 75. And then below that 1169 to 72. To the upside, we'll look at resistance here at 1192 if we can get through 1190, and then above that about 1196, and then start to get into the 1200, 1202 area. We've got the S&Ps now starting to pop a little bit. We came down. Note how we tested the 830 open and then bounced. You'll see that a lot of days where the market makes a move one way or another, comes back down and tests that open, and then starts to bounce again, and the kind of resuming the trend that it's been in. Looking at the daily chart, we had a big up day yesterday on Columbus Day. It was a light volume day, but still had a huge rally off of these lows. And you see that basically we've reversed this move. You got a nice little V there where we had come down, straight down, went straight back up. If you remember from last week, we talked about how a lot of the technical traders and swing traders were looking for a close above the previous day high for a reversal before getting long, and again that's a good sign to use. A lot of people try to kind of buy the absolute low tick, and we are smart enough to know that we're not the smartest guy in the room, and we're probably not going to buy the low tick. But a good rule of thumb to use is wait for that day where you at least close above the previous day high. When you're in kind of a free fall like this, you can wait for that for a reversal or a sign of a reversal. So just kind of an easy technical pattern to keep an eye on. All right, the market that I wanted to take a look at over here in the commodity sector is wheat, and as you can see, the month of September was equally bad for commodities as it was for the overall markets. Here's the S&P decline over September. Here's the decline in wheat. So you saw just really a straight shot down. We didn't even hesitate at this last swing low at 680. You saw the market basically just dropped right through it, continued to gap lower, and we came down to a low around 595. So this is going to be a market to keep an eye on. We've seen some consolidation here. If you start to see some higher highs in place in wheat on a swing basis, could be important to watch, as it looks like it's trying to base for support. So keep wheat on your radar. We've got options expiring in the wheat market, I believe on the 21st, so about 10 days left to go for those of you that like to trade futures options. All right, well, we wanted to just kind of highlight those two markets, and then also remind you about our event coming up this week. That's going to be on Thursday, starting at 4 o'clock Eastern. We've got a double header with two great guests. The two topics covered, we're going to be having an interview on trading psychology, and then a presentation called Indicators Are Liars, Understanding Support and Resistance Levels in the Market. So again, should be a great presentation. If you'd like to join, you can go to our website. It's tradingpub.com and click on Pub Events at the top. Hope you all have a good day and good trading.